Hello friends, Arthur here, and this is ZSL Season 7 Round 2 Remixes Adventure Mode track review. And surprisingly we had quite a big amount of tracks for the ZSL. People do a lot of different tracks. Honestly, not all like A01 till A018 was chosen by the people. I believe there was like most favorite ones, like A1. I believe the most entrance of the tracks. So yeah, and my votes was very strange this time. I choose probably all A08 tracks just because of these jumps and uphills and just fun and have fun. But there was only one track from my favorite stuff, and it wasn't like fully in this style. So yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, if we just started, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It's really helped me. If you don't like this video after you watch it, just press like again and take your like back. But I promise you, they're unlimited. Yeah, but back to this DSL. It was pretty nice, and because, as I mentioned, we have a lot of tracks, I really don't remember some of them, and I struggle. Yet again, in most cases, I beat my personal time before this DSL during my review videos. So I beat my Ghost GTR. Probably because I was trying to follow other people faster than me, and because I'm pretty slow. This time I was around P20, P30. Basically, like anyone is considered as like faster than me player. So yeah, not a lot of expectation of my performance. No practicing, nothing. Didn't play a lot of Zipkis before that, but overall, we're all here just to have fun, and maybe other players here for other reason. If you one of them, please let me know. I mean, probably I can guess the top 10 could fight for the new like cosmetics, new looks, but honestly, looking on like just Maki card and his like things that he used, he basically don't use anything new from like this win or something like that. So yeah, I just really wonder why do you fight here for like prizes for the win because of prizes, or for the win because of the win. But yeah, sorry, back to the tracks. As I mentioned, some of them were like really surprise for me. I was watching Maki stream. There was Lexer, and they have some discussion about like that not all tracks really looks like remix of the tracks, and I have the same concerns for several or a lot of tracks. Like as I mentioned, it's really hard to say that movie about penguins on an iceberg you can consider as a Titanic remix. So some tracks are really like don't seems or looks like the tracks where they was taken at. So I don't know how better to explain that. But yeah, some tracks like all remixes of, I believe, like A13 or A08, which I really happy that at least one of them, at least from Lexer, going there. My favorite honestly was like this A08 War, because there was a lot of jumps, like basically 3 of them, and a lot of patches of the wind. So it was more similar to A08 track. This one also good, but there was, you need to try to find a different line on this track. But yeah, back to the idea of realizing and figuring out or of understanding the tracks, the main theme of them, like key feature from some of the tracks. As I mentioned before, A13, for example, because of the like uphill jumps or the pipe downhill descent, you can recognize them pretty easily. But other tracks are really don't look like they're like ancestors. I don't know how to say it, but yeah. As I mentioned, some tracks were pretty easy to do. I was really happy to finish them, but one or some of them, like 13A for example, I even couldn't beat my personal best, and because of my inconsistency on the like driving level, I was big plus in the speed and in time for the last sector of the last checkpoint. I don't know how to say these games, and then lose everything before the finish. Like it's weird. I couldn't fix it. I do it so many times during this track, like basically all my times, and I couldn't figure out what I've done like wrong or how to fix it. I realized that it's bad trajectory or like smoke from the tires, but yeah, the main problem was trajectory. And another example, like the next track, 18 Fahrenheit from Shadinuk, it was another example that playing with other players, with other drivers, I look at their trajectory and I could repeat it. It didn't help me much if you look on my position, but consider that before that I was like 35th and I finished like 22nd. I believe it's way better result, and most of them I win or gain when I look and could replicate the loop angle into the pipe. It's helped me a lot. I really enjoy doing that, and yeah, thanks to thanks to everyone who was in front of me. But as of a kind of track, could you let me in the comments? I hope anyone. So I think this is AO5, like a replica of AO5 Aero track. If you agree or you can consider it as a different track, please let me know. I just don't know. But yeah, it was really nice track. This time I kind of have a different approach. He kept the previous track there, and because previous has very short timing, like 13-14 seconds, people start using it for finish, but the AO5 also really nice. And after the break, probably I kind of do it intentionally. He used the second A1 track in after the break part, like second part. We start with again A1 track, and basically you can compare it. So in my head there could be three possibilities. First one is totally random, which is fine, but not so fun. Second one is basically put all tracks in ascent mode, like A1, A1, A3, A3, and like by numeric. And second is it's what I kinda use. It's basically split them and use like two different small part when you at the beginning start from A1 and finish at like A18, and in second part you do basically the same. If the number of tracks will be like pretty close. So yeah, and in most cases I would say that remix tracks, at least from what was chosen to ZSL, were harder. Not all of them, but in most cases they were harder to do. Some of them have speed jumps, speed checks. I mean, yeah, in most cases they're pretty doable, even in my level. But yeah, some people was complaining that some speed checks are hard. But believe me, there was way more harder tracks. And honestly, I believe this was my least much in votes during judging. I believe I have from like all tracks just 6 or 7 tracks that I vote go into this round. Most of them have just won my vote. I don't know why. I was pretty surprised that my tastes are so different. But yeah, sometimes it happens. That's why we have 20 judges. And people really love this cheese track. I don't know why. People consider this really fun. 10 cheese out of 10, and other comments were really funny there. I have really fun finish in the cheese track, so yeah, nothing to complain. But I have a lot of complaint to myself in the next track from Ogil Games. So yeah, it's basically the same A13 map, and I have so many problems on this interpipe transition. I could fix only one of them to keep my speed at the beginning, but the last one, you will see there is like a lot of smoke from the tires. I losing grips, and I don't know, I thought that the best idea was basically to not steer, and that Zipcart can go like naturally and not hit anything, or like he will correct it itself. It was not. It didn't work, as it still create some smokes, and yeah, it was really hard for me to fix it, or at least the first part, and second one, because I have more speed at the end, it was basically unfixable for me. But for this A15 Mockster map, I so happy that a lot of players played there. Yeah, there was still complaining about, hey, I can't do the first jump, I can do the second jump, I never do it, and so, yeah. But when you can do it and you see the correct trajectories, that, for example, I always try to jump slightly angle up to not hit the transition, but people show me that different way, basically to do it completely straight, just going slightly higher, but do it completely straight. It reduces your air time, it gives you more time, like descent, and yeah, it gives me best improvement in time when I manage to do it. So yeah, ZSL also a big time to learn some trajectories, but yeah. And for the, I would say, last two card maps, people with arachnophobia, please just stop watching it. It's have like spiders. I don't know. I saw several games where this feature was in an option, especially in the horror like games, like Turn Off Spiders or something like that, which for me looks weird because it's game and how you can afraid it. But I never have some kind of this phobia, so I don't know. But yeah, both tracks have spiders. I would say just Maki tracks harder than track from Riddle, at least for my opinion. And for me, the main problem Riddle track was the jump. If I have a lot of speed, I can basically hit the tree. So yeah, it was very strange. For Maki track, I would say the finish part and the ice. Yeah. Ice, I won't even be mention it. I know that I lose a lot of speed or momentum there, but other than ice, I would say the finish itself, like transition to the finish, was really hard for me. So yeah, it was a small review of track. I really love a new feature from Yola in this mod. I believe Yola. I think just like you mentioned that he do this mod for ZSL. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, sorry. But yeah, so first of all, we have all colorful names, which is great. When you look during between rounds, you can see more clearly, way better, I think. And second thing, it's at the end of each round, there is a small tag that's saying, hey, this is your score, this is where you finish, this is your best time. So it's also give you some more information rather than go and try to see it through tabs and try to click them, especially when you have so limited time between rounds or tracks. So yeah, I really love this feature. And yes, as always, as I mentioned at the beginning, leave likes, leave your comments. Hope you enjoy this video, and see you next time.